Hello guys, we got some sad music to start off our last episode of The Letter, which probably is apropos. I am feeling sad about it, and it is going to be a bad ending we're going to get as well, but first off, I replayed through the true ending again, only with Becca and Ash's romance and Bella and Ash being friends. So this is the difference that happens when you do that. So she's written her book, doing it not for herself, but for the memory of a loved one whom the book has been dedicated to. And that's all it says about that, really? Because I kept skipping until it changed something. I mean, that's basically what she did in the friendship ending. Becca, really, game? You made me replay everything just for that? Just wanted to see if there was anything else I missed there, but nope. Doesn't even say his name. Okay, and then Isabella. She's painting. So there's a painting of a young man in her studio. Her best known work, and strangely the only one from her collection with an honest portrayal of life. From the ashes. And it is only during those short, candid moments that she ever smiles again. So it's basically... Game, you really made me replay that. Just... nothing really changed. Am I crazy? Am I tripping? I need to go check this out now. Gallery. Epilogue. It must be a very slight variant. Ever so slight. My goodness. Well, you know what? It's finished. I 100%ed it. All on my own. And this is the last thing I need, is this CG. So, we're loading up the final option in Luke's chapter. Once more, with feeling. This is gonna go even shorter than I thought it was going to be already. I'm a little disappointed by that, honestly. I'm sad for a different reason now. Blah. So, instead of go leave, this isn't how it's supposed to end. This isn't how things are supposed to end. Not like this. Not for me. Not after everything I've built for myself. What kind of bullshit is this in the first place? That I am doomed to die? Me? The great Luke Wright? After surviving a shithole of a childhood, I am going to die being a self-sacrificing idiot? Like hell. There might not be happiness in this. But when has that stopped me before? When has killing someone did? When has dirtying my hands with the blood of people getting in my way did? Money. Power. I want it all. And if it warrants a life, then so be it. In the end, Hana and her unborn are nothing but another addition to the list of people I've sacrificed to get what I want. This? Them?
You don't need them.
Oh! You're not getting what you want either, Ghost Girl, just so you know. That's right. They are nothing. I only need myself to survive. Kill or be killed. This is the kind of world we live in. Ruthless, cruel, unforgiving. It's what Damien Wright had taught me. It's what life has taught me. It's about time people like them learn. It's just a pity they have to go through it the hard way. They had the chance earlier. They've given it up. It's only right that I take what they've abandoned for myself. Too soft. They are too soft. Even Daisy, for all the feisty attitude she brings with her. She merely gives me a baffled look when I push myself up from the floor, staring at me with only a slew of questions in her eyes as I slowly back away from the room. It doesn't even occur to them. Poor little things. Idiots.
Luke, what are you?
They look a little worried. Not until I'm already at the door and pushing it open. Only then does dread and fear set in their faces. Expressions I know too well. All from the people who has met the business end of my knife or gun. Or both. Hana had something similar on her face when she croaked. Funny how in death we're all the same.
I'd really love to stay and chat with all of you.
But I'm just out of time.
What with two lovely ladies here, but I'm afraid I have business to attend to. A shame, isn't it?
And there he goes again.
You bloody bastard! Becca, he's going to...
Her warning comes a little too late. Dang, what are you doing, Luke? The sound of the door slamming and locking behind me cuts her off. Not that I care. From inside I can already hear their panic, but I don't stay. The mansion has calmed down. In fact, it seems to have done so for me. Like a praise for a job well done. I was going to say, we actually exited the place we should have exited out from. And maybe I do deserve it. Not many has the guts to deny 3 people of their lives in one go. The terror in their voices filtering through the door? It's all too entertaining to hear. When was the last time I've done such? Certainly not after my marriage with Hana. But why should I waste time listening here? Like I've told them, I have things to do. I'm a busy man. Quickly I make a break for it before one of them decides to bring the doors down. And sure enough, right when I reach the bottom of the stairs, the main door's almost in arm's reach. A crash echoes from upstairs. Well, Zachary, at least you tried to knock down the door. Followed by hurried footsteps and curses. Vivid, colorful ones spilling one after another from their mouths. Their mothers would have been proud.
Becca, he's gone! Where?
That fucking ballbag! How dare he! If I get my hands on him!
I like that Bella's voice carries further than Daisy's.
Guys, he's already downstairs!
Guys! If only their feet are as fast as their mouths, I might have given them bonus points for trying. But, alas, we may all end up in the same place after death, but getting there will never be the same for all of us. For me? This hellhole is definitely not where I'm snuffing it, and I will damn make sure of it, even if it means sacrificing a few useless nitwits. What? 5 They're so angry. What is this? Did we, like, go outside the front door? Wow. That is quite the CG. Their fists pound hard against the door when they finally reach it. Pushing, pulling, trying to budge the bloody thing open with all their might. Yelling at the top of their lungs, begging even, in a futile attempt to get me to open it. It's useless, however. For them? Oh, it's useless, however, for them. These doors won't open once locked without a key. And why should I let them? I'm not an idiot. A betrayal of this kind? Well, what did I tell about people stabbing you in the back once you turn around and you give them an opening? You don't want to whisper this, Ghost? Okay, I'll whisper for you.
Only you matter, my lord, my love. You have no need for them. We have no need for them.
I say, never give them the chance. Let them rot. From the other side of the door, their pleas continue. Until... a laughter rings from the other side. What a way to go! This is terrible! Vile. Menacing. And I can only feel relief that I'm not in there with them, left at the mercy of that woman. Soon the ground trembles and the air shifts with their screams, while a thick, acrid smell filters from the room beyond. And all at once... oh my god! That was very fast. A silence. Deafening. Still. The same hush that comes after a terrible storm has swept the countryside. And with it is the sight of the sun rising above the horizon. And I decided to stay outside until the morning. For some reason. What do we have to say? Oh gosh. Trapped in the mansion with people he barely knew, Luke Wright realized that Rebecca Gales, Isabella Santos, and Zachary Steele might turn on him. Believing it to be the only way, he quickly made a decision in order to save himself, and then hung around for an unspecified amount of time. Ever so slowly, the sky begins to lighten before my eyes. Darkness giving way to the warm morning hues, soft rays spilling over the vast expanse of Luxburn's countryside. Nearby, the trees sway and rustle with the breeze, a passing draught cold enough to make me shiver, the remains of a storm that has passed. In the distance, I can hear the soft chirping of birds while the rest of the world stirs, wakes. Dawn, at last. I am free.
You see, my love, no difference.
Chapter 7 complete.
No difference, you and I.
She was right this time. Forward Luke achievement, forward the letter achievement unlocked. A curious local finds the bodies within the mansion months later, and whispers quickly spread across Luxburn City upon its discovery. Officers who investigated it have deemed the mystery of the Ermengarde mansion deaths as another tragedy brought upon the city by the Anselm Butcher. But for those who still believe in the stories of the old and those who know the truth, it is but a testament to the curse and the secrets the Ermengarde mansion has hidden for centuries. If there will come a time those will finally be revealed, only the hallowed halls of the mansion know. To this day it stands silent. What? Okay, thank goodness. However, on nights when the wind howls and thunder booms across the sky, some still claim hearing of voices within. Of cries and wails that fill nights and desperate calls of help for anyone who dares listen. As for the one who lives, he's just enjoying a nice glass of wine. Luke Wright immediately left the city before news has even broken out. By the time anyone has caught wind of what happened in the mansion, he is already long gone. All of his bank accounts have been emptied, including all of his Luxburn apartments, leaving not a single trace or clue where he might be hiding. The last anyone has seen of him was on a flight bound for Barcelona, Spain. No one has heard from him since. Even his people from Wright Enterprise, who have been left reeling for months with the absence of their CEO. Publicly named as the Anselm Butcher by Luxburn authorities, the once affluent businessman has become one of the country's most wanted. However, up until now, he is yet to be found, as are the answers he has taken with his departure. Really? They called him the Anselm Butcher? Interesting. Does that mean he was the Anselm Butcher all along? Because he has been killing people sporadically throughout his marriage to Hannah, right? And, like, for instance, there was Professor Andrew's wife that was killed. Because this whole time I was assuming it was, you know, the ghost, someone disturbs the ghost every so often, and then, you know, there's this slew of murders, like there was right now, you know, a bunch of people died that were obviously connected to the ghost killing them. But the rest of the time, was it actually Luke? That would be really interesting. And is that why the ghost is like, you and I are the same because we're serial killers? Oh. Interesting. Because that was one thing that bothered me. I'm like, why did we have this whole thing with the Anselm Butcher? I thought for sure it was going to be like somebody, potentially Professor Andrew. I was expecting him to be the Anselm Butcher. But they never ended up doing anything with it. And I'm like, okay, I guess it was just like the scientific police term for the ghost that was going around killing people randomly. But it wasn't. It was... Oh. I actually like that ending for that little tidbit to make me think about, if nothing else. That was great. Side note, the way that the rest of the Scooby Gang died was horrific. I feel so bad for them. Like, that was... I was gonna say a fate worse than death, but I mean, they were murdered and then they're stuck in that mansion now, so... Ugh. It's interesting that the ghost let him go and encouraged him to do so, because she could have got what she wanted. But she actually helped him murder those people and was like, "It's okay, you can go, my love." I guess she will technically get him at some point. I don't think she's bound. Even though he's like gone to Spain, I have a feeling she could follow him there if she wanted to. So... Maybe Ghost Girl will still get her boy at some point. That was interesting. She did try to keep him in there. Okay. Alright. I just wanted to see if Kylie dies at the end of this as well. I assume she will, but I don't think Luke will be that bothered that this version of Luke, considering, you know, he just like fully embraced the psycho inside himself. I don't think he will really be that heartbroken. So, but I want to see for my own peace of mind. I will skip past it because I don't want to watch it happen again, if it's going to happen. But I just need to know. But I think I got my remaining achievements and have officially 100%ed the game, which is great! I did it! I did it! I just had to murder a bunch of people. Yeah, it is.
Where are you?
No, sorry, Kylie, it's okay. It'll be all over. It's over, sweetie. Don't worry. The true end, you survived. Alright. 100. 100. 100. And 100. Luke Escape Variant 1. Thank you very much. That is going to wrap it up. We are done with the letter 100%. Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for joining me for this very long journey. 2 years in the making, but we reached that 100% and saw everything there was to see. And I'm so thankful you joined me for that. So thank you very much indeed. Now, with that being said, way back when I first kind of really was starting with this game, I was requested to do a couple of covers of songs. So I'm going to do my best and try to put those together. So hopefully that'll come out next week at the regular letter time. I'm deciding whether it's going to be one cover per Sunday. But I'll figure that out, and then after that, I'm doing a final thoughts video on the letter as well, which I have a lot of thoughts. So yeah. I'm done with the playing the game portion of the game, but I have a couple extra bonus brownies for you guys, so hopefully you guys will enjoy that content when I finally put it out. But for now, thank you guys again for joining me for this. Until next time, I will see you later.